So Tannix is back. Spoiler alert.
I think the spoiler alert's supposed to go first.
Listen, don't hang me up. Hi, Joe. Hi. What's up?
Hi.
Joe.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jen or Matt. That's Joe or how tall. But
Yes.
there is also someone else here. Joe, who is it?
I don't know. Who is it?
It's your boy Thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder or
Andrew, but preferably go by Thunder, as that is my primary Discord name.
Yep. And I go by Matt usually because that's my marketing. That's the name I'm marketing. Yay.
Yay, marketing, self-publication.
Oh yeah, make myself my brand. Woo. What's up, guys? Have you been doing?
Oh, I've been doing all right.
I've been enjoying my handout. How about you guys? Have you been enjoying your handout?
Handout.
Wait, what
kind of handout are we talking about here, buddy?
I'm confused.
So we've all gotten a day one raid completion since we last did this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's true,
That's
we
what
did,
you
yeah.
mean by handout. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I did enjoy my handout.
It was
nice to get it done.
very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Thunder was one of my teammates for it.
It was indeed. And I would like to state off the bat that for the first time in the 3 raids that I have been with the Infinite Meme Machine, this is the first raid where I don't think we had a major argument that halted us for longer than a few minutes.
Yay!
Which
we did it.
was hella surprising on my account.
Before we get further into this, I want to ask everybody, or welcome you first of all to the Infinite Meme Machine, a Destiny podcast, because I didn't say that before. And also be sure to tell your friends about us because word of mouth is huge for a small podcast like us. Thank you very much. Continue.
I had the same experience. It was pretty great.
Yeah, it was a peaceful run. It was awesome. I love the encounters. I love the visuals. If you talk during Deep Stone Lullaby, you're the scum of the earth.
I think it's gotten to the point where those of us on the teams that I've been running with who just want to like relax and enjoy that section, they've just been deafening.
Oh, that's what I do.
Yep.
I'll deafen it. I don't care what y'all are talking about. I want to just sit back. I want to listen, and I want to do my jump and puzzle in peace.
Yeah, the worst part of running Deepstone Crypt is when I'm taking new people through it, and I can't deafen in that section because I have to show them where the chest is and or show them where the logs for the
You can just go
are.
and listen to that song at any time on YouTube, right?
It's not
the same, man. It's not the
Just
same.
like-
You don't
the
have
same.
Europa
Fine.
in the background.
Just draw a picture of it.
Draw pictures. Oh my god.
just put it on your other monitor.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yeah, why not?
Fuck you. That's why.
What a great raid, though, right?
Oh, beautiful.
Fucking lootly.
It's a lot of fun, a lot of cool encounters in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've ever had an encounter quite like Atrax.
No.
In many ways.
Oh God, no. Yeah.
Atrax
Holy
is
shit.
so much fun. It is.
That was
Yeah.
Atrax pumped the brakes for a lot of teams on day one.
Atrax was the Shirochi of
Yeah,
Deep Stone Crypt.
the gatekeeper.
Yes.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been thinking a lot about that Atrax encounter since day one.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, how many people do you think gave up, and then before day one was over, heard about our all of our new favorite weapon in the game, and how much it fucks, and then took their brand new chainsaw sword into that encounter and literally ripped Atrax.
I imagine a lot.
A lot, actually. I've spoken.
It would have to be, right?
Yeah, I've spoken with a couple
Yeah.
of people actually who have the day one emblem, and they stated exactly that. They got DPS locked at Atrax, and they gave up. And they said about an hour later, they were getting messages like, "Hey, Lament is out, and it's really good. Go get it." And then they regrouped as a team, and they were like, "Hey, why don't we give this a try?" And they went in, and within 4 or 5 tries, they easily got through it.
Yeah. No, it's honestly, it's really, really interesting. I wonder how many fewer people would have gotten day one if it weren't for Lament coming out. Because it was something I noticed pretty early on in the days after day one. Because I was looking at it, and my team took just under 10 hours.
Yep.
To get our completion.
Yeah.
And there were roughly 5,000 teams that got completions in the remaining 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fucking insanity.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind that at least one of those other 5,000 completions was us again when we got chitlins through it.
I know. Yeah. Oh my god. It took me.
You're
me
right.
Days.
You're looking at 2 times day one raiders, boys.
It took days for me to recover from doing that. I lost my freaking mind. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. So the day after day one, after I'd gotten some sleep and woken up, I was in a Discord call with some of my buddies, and my brain just stopped working.
That's always the worst.
I joined the call, and just out of nowhere, I had this multi-minute laughing fit that was completely unprompted, completely unforced. Like, my brain was just melting on the spot from having pushed through 2 day one completions like that.
You know what I did to recover? Is I after we finished our second completion around 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern, I went to bed for about an hour and a half and then woke up and I was miserably tired for the next 6 or 8 hours. But then I had a full night of sleep after that and I was fine the next day.
Jeez, you're nuts. I don't know how you manage that.
As soon as we finished,
Sheer force of will.
Yeah. As soon as we finished our primary run, my first thing was going to sleep. I was in so much miserable amounts of pain that final 3 hours of the raid, because I don't know if you guys actually fully know this, but I have like chronic lower back and hip issues, and sitting in a chair for 15 hours straight is not particularly healthy for me. And I was in so much pain. The moment we finished that, all I could think about was just stretching and laying down. And I woke up the next day feeling much better, got on with Drew and Nick, and we did some gaming. We got Lament done. We got some other stuff, and we were having some fun. But
yeah, it was a fun raid.
It really
glad
was.
to get a world's first done. Next stop, I'm not a world's first, day one, but next stop is world's first.
Yes, it is. We need to shut up and get good, nerd.
Yeah, and if you want to tell us about your day one experience, be sure to hit us up on Twitter at the machine. What is it called again?
Machine.
Doing great.
Meme Machine. It's at Meme Machine Cast. At Meme Machine Cast. That's it. That's the Twitter handle.
You sure your brain
Also,
wasn't broken a little bit by day
one? It
one?
is breaking a little bit right now. I think I transferred all my brain breaking from the day after day one to now. Mm-hmm. Before we get into more of this, I also want to say, if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you guys would go, give me a follow on Twitch, because I'm 5 followers away from affiliate, and that'd be dope.
Don't do it.
Come watch me play Destiny.
You're gonna fucking hit affiliate before I do.
How does that feel? When did I start streaming?
Well, the problem is I stopped streaming because of the day one push.
Yeah.
Like I haven't gone back to doing my speedrunning since the couple weeks before day one, and I was literally a dick hair away from affiliate before I stopped. So now I'm gonna have.
Remember how Capone was our big streamer boy?
Back up.
And I'm kicking the shit out of him in Twitch stats right now.
Yeah,
Dude,
Capone's
just washed up in general, man.
I think he is. He washed up. He's a washed up streamer boy.
How tall? I don't know if you know this. But last night...
You guys are toxic.
I don't know if you know this,
that was
how
the
tall.
idea.
But last night, before we did 2 little raids to get some triumphs done, your boy here 1v1'd Capone, and I won.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Capone's fucking washed right now.
Yeah.
Which
You want to hear what happened after that? Thunder, tell him what happened after that.
I 1v1 Jan and lost 1-10.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either.
There was three
I
instances.
had to make sure that Thunder wasn't too excited after beating
There was
Foam.
3 instances where I'd simply come running around a corner and immediately get domed.
It's like I
Yeah.
knew you were there.
That sounds about right.
That's map knowledge, baby.
Yeah.
I knew what you were going to do before you did it.
Speaking of PvP,
Yeah?
poor
Yeah, good segue.
PvP, man.
Good segue.
Poor PvP. Trials is still delayed.
Delayed
and
again.
Yup.
what is the date?
December
coming
18th.
back?
The
The 18th.
That's
Oh.
not.
Oh,
For
2
context,
weeks
we are
from now.
recording on December the 3rd.
Yes, that is
Oh,
2
man.
weeks away.
And
weeks away.
originally, Trials was supposed to come back on the 27th, a week ago. And then it, or no, I'm sorry, the 20th? Yeah, 27th.
Yeah.
And then it broke again. So I don't think we're ever getting Trials back.
Nope.
Yeah, apparently not. The Trials is just dead for good.
Yep. I'm okay.
Holy
I'm okay with
shit.
it.
It is PvP has been through the ringer this season.
Yeah.
First we get Stasis, which honestly after the Warlock changes, it seems that Stasis is fairly balanced
Yeah.
at the top levels.
That's an interesting
Stasis-
qualifier.
Stasis dunks on people who are not adapting to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely destroys them. It is fucking hilarious to watch people think they can still mindlessly shotgun ape in the current sandbox.
Yes, and then get frozen by the warlock who backpedals, dabs on you, and then shotguns you.
Or
Wait, is
or,
that
or
you?
hunters.
Oh,
or
that is
hunters using
absolutely
shatter
me.
dive.
I have done it at least 3 times, and I never regret it because I get hate mail in my Steam account, and it makes me happy.
Oh,
Oh
God.
man, the hunter shatter dive combo
Is
gives me life. It makes me want to become a hunter main.
Is
Like I
it
won't, but
just
you know,
because you won't.
it does make me consider it.
Is
at
it bad
least
that I'm
a
still out there
little bit.
running Top Tree Dawn? Because it's just so good in PvP.
Top Tree Dawn is
Oh, fuck
still
no.
god
yeah.
tier. Like,
Yeah, Top Tree Dawn is honestly one of the best counters to people running stasis.
Yeah. That
Like,
mobility
just-
is just.
I mean, what
So
was it?
good.
How the
Yeah.
warlock melee got nerfed down to somewhere around like 6 meters.
That
but-
sounds right.
But the warlock melee for Top Tree Dawn, you can throw that and hit somebody across the map with it.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh,
that's,
and by
that's
6
another. That's
you
the way
mean
I was
16,
zoning
but yes.
Thunder in our 1v1s.
Yeah, actually, I used that on Capone at least 3 times because I'd
Yeah.
hit him, I'd double head him, and then I'd come around the corner and just throw a melee and hit him at 20 meters away.
Yep.
Because it's in the game, and I'm gonna use
Yeah,
it.
Top Tree Dawn is still fucking nuts. But no, I mean all of the stasis subclasses are beautiful, and they all have these unique things they can do in the PvP sandbox that I just love. Titans being oops all speed again is delightful. Being able to slide at somebody from like 10 meters away and then be in their face immediately.
Ugh.
Like people still aren't used to the enhanced slide.
Yeah.
That Titans
Oh,
can do.
dude, it
I-
messes me up so much.
I still haven't even
It's-
unlocked
yeah,
it.
it's rough.
I still haven't even unlocked it. I haven't played enough stasis on my Titan yet.
Like if you're the one situation where you can still ape somebody really hard is if you're running stasis and they're not. If you run into guys who aren't running stasis, like your ability to just close that gap as a Titan with that slide is fucking bonkers. And then if you pair it with fucking Antaeus, just to be a complete asshole, it's just it's beautiful.
I have
It's
sniped
beautiful.
sniped myself in the head a couple times with that. Not a fan.
Speaking of PvP,
Yup.
should we get to the TWAB a little bit?
Let's hit it.
Iron Banner's back.
I guess
Iron Banner's back, guys. All right, wait. I need on Go. I need you guys to be as excited as you possibly can for it. Ready? As excited as you've ever been for Iron Banner. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yay.
Flawless. Incredible. You guys have done. Yeah, your reaction says it all. We're getting guns we've already had. We're getting armor we've already had.
And it's the moon armor, which nobody really likes.
They're gonna be pinnacles, though.
That will
honestly,
promptly be infused into my raid armor.
Yeah.
honestly, I am excited for two reasons. One, both of those weapons I think are going to be really good.
120s, absolutely fuck in the current meta.
120s are nuts,
Dude.
And the roll combinations for the steady hand that you can get are just fucking bonkers.
Oh, yeah.
Like you could just get whatever you want and it's going to be nuts because it doesn't need any help with extending its range because it's a 120. So like, do you want to go all handling on it? Yeah, have fun. Go full fucking quick draw snapshot with this bitch.
That's going to
If
be
you want to two-tap people mindlessly, you can get swash on it and just do it that way. Like, there's so much you're going to be able to do with that hand cannon. And
y'all know I'm an advocate for swash.
I am going to be grinding my dick off to get a good the guiding sight, the new scout rifle.
Yeah.
I want one that has quick draw. I want it so
Okay.
bad. Well, it's just like we were talking about before, right? 150s can be really good.
Yeah.
And from everything I've seen and from a little bit of my personal experience using them, scout rifles honestly feel really usable right now.
They do feel phenomenally better.
Yeah, I like it because I've always been a scout boy.
I feel like their
Yeah.
PvE usability needs still a little bit more tweaking, but in PvP, scouts feel so good. I pulled out Randy's for shits and giggles the other day and played with Randy's in PvP for a couple matches, and it felt fantastic. It felt so
Yeah.
buttery smooth.
Yeah, honestly, it's really interesting. Like one of the things that makes the statement I'm about to make a little bit iffy is that we haven't seen what Trials actually looks like yet.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm worried about as well.
But right now, in comp and in sixes, the weapon sandbox is actually kind of really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like almost every single primary is viable, which is
You can
an alarming statement that I'm still not used to making.
Yeah, you can use just about anything you want. You want to be a sidearm with scout rifle guy? Go for it. You want to be
I can pull out Mida again.
Yeah, you wanna
and that
be-
makes me so fucking happy.
I saw somebody
Hey,
running.
remember when Third Eye was just a perk that guns could get?
You mean Ace of Spades? Which, by the way, in the current meta is
Now
back.
everyone has again.
Oh,
God, yeah.
I don't mind
Ace
it.
is
Ace was my
disgusting right now.
Ace was my first PvP oriented exotic that I ever unlocked. Between Thorn and the Last Word, it was the first one that I got done, and I used that thing so much. I think it still pops up on one of my weapon kill trackers on Charlemagne.
I'll tell you what, though. I have been having a blast clowning on people who are just now using Ace of Spades with my hand cannons that I've been using forever. Because these guys, people aren't ready for them.
People still don't know how to deal with
they
a
weren't
max
ready to
range
start
spare
using
rations.
Ace again. So everything still has a place, and Sunshot's not being used nearly as much as I expected to see it.
No,
Honestly, I think Sunshot might be. I think Sunshot is as good as we thought it was going to be, but I think the things that I'm starting to hear a lot of people say who have been trying to use it is that it's not as easy to use as other hand cannons.
Yeah, it kicks like a
And that's why
monster.
it's not getting
Yeah,
used.
it kicks like a-
But it's not just that. Apparently, like, it's just not as the gun doesn't aim itself. I think is the
Oh.
best way to put it.
Well, I guess, yeah, that would make a little bit of sense. Sunshot's rounds aren't exactly... They're not bullets. They're like bursts of little energy. They do explosion damage.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's I'm double checking, but essentially people are saying like the aim assist on it just doesn't feel as strong,
Could be.
which is really interesting.
which could be how they balance it. being a
Because it's
150.
the only 150 in the game, which means technically it still has a higher TTK. But if you take
Yeah.
an aim assist off, it requires more skill. If you got the skill, I'm
Yeah,
sure you
like,
could
I
dunk
feel
on
like-
people with Ace of Spades easily. But
Well, I feel like it falls into the same category right now that Last Word does. because we don't see a lot of last words in PvP right now.
That's also because
But-
we're PC players. I've
Well,
heard
yes,
that last word still runs pretty rampant in console gameplay.
Yeah, no. You do see it way more on console, but you can absolutely use last word on M&K effectively, but it's hard.
Yeah.
That's the reason nobody uses it on M&K, because it's so fucking hard to do. But if you can, you will rip people in half. It's disgusting.
Oh yeah.
But which honestly, I feel like that just means that the gun's exactly where it should be. Like a gun like that should require actual skill to use. And if you can use it, you can get you get this massive payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently no one is brave enough,
Yeah.
which is fine with me. Duel me
yeah,
with my one. Duel me. I dare you. They're also they're releasing a patch here in next week,
Indeed they are.
and there's some
some
interesting things coming.
juicy stuff.
Prophecy is back.
It's back.
All right, yeah, there it is.
Thank
Frosty.
God.
Yeah, they said it would return in a future season. We didn't realize they meant this season.
They got
Yeah,
it
I
back
am
in the game
very excited.
so quick, and I love it.
I'm gonna be back to doing at least 3 prophecy completions a week.
I am.
Yeah, I need to hustle on them. I didn't do very many back in last season.
I need the armor on my Titan. I need a beautiful, perfectly rolled set desperately.
Well, here's my thing. How tall? You like to speedrun video games, correct?
Yes.
I am actually going to start making my heavy runs on solo speedruns of Prophecy. That's my thing.
You're nuts.
I was pushing hard. I was training hard last season. I think the fastest I got it down was just under half an hour. And I feel like if I put some solid effort in and got my loadouts figured out, I could very easily drop that down to sub 20, sub 15s.
Oh, you definitely can.
Yeah. I really need to learn how to
What
sparrow.
is
I really need to learn how to sparrow fly though.
It's around 14 minutes, isn't it?
Somewhere around
The
there
record.
is the
Yeah, I'm checking.
In the meantime, other changes that are coming. You can pick up bounties from the Destiny Companion app, which means you don't have to go straight to the tower. That being said, you can't be in a destination. You have to be either offline, in orbit, or in the tower to do it, but still. And because it's coming to the Companion app, that probably means it's part of the API, which means DIM should probably be able to support it.
That is incredibly exciting.
Yes.
Also, the current record on PC for Prophecy
Yes.
is 13 minutes and 44 seconds.
All right. Then my goal is to hit 15.
There you go. And then 13 even.
Oh yeah. I think Asian Drew and I still have the 3-man fastest time in the clan at least. I think we were
Yeah, I never bothered to go take that back.
For
Prophecy we were just above 15 minutes if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I need to go back and actually beat that time.
Yeah,
Come
same.
at us. Drew, Nick, and I, Fireteam Misfits. We are coming at it with a vengeance. We are here to kick some fucking tail.
All right.
No,
Well, good luck to you.
Good
I
luck to
believe.
you as well. I hope to see you out there. May the best fire team win.
Yeah.
that's obviously going to be my guess.
So,
Sure. Put your money where your
there's
mouth
other
is.
things
How
coming.
tall?
there's other things coming. Some new light fixes. Who cares? Monument to the Lost Lights. Who cares? They are fixing the issue where when you're inspecting something in your collections and then you go back out, it forgets where you are.
Thank you.
They're fixing that.
Fucking thank God.
Fucking trying to find new shaders has never been harder.
Yeah. And then there's some stuff here about how things are worded on exotics. Mm-hmm. And there'll probably be more stuff coming. And there's still also, for those of you who care, all the next gen consoles are getting their versions on December 8th with update 3.0.1. But we're all PC players, and you should be too. So
Yeah.
if you want to learn about it, go read the TWAB.
Wow.
What?
Toxic. You guys are toxic today.
You know what else they're fixing?
Uh-huh.
Lift tubes and Ward of Nothing.
Thank you. Tired of losing my super.
they're
Before
them sucking all your super away.
stealing your super.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is the general
They're
definition
fixing-
of the big suck.
Yeah, they're fixing the Wanted, the Fanatic, and the Hit List triumphs because they weren't being rewarded. Wanted, the Fanatic being the triumph for defeating the Fanatic in the campaign, and the Hit List being defeating all the Barons throughout the campaign. Apparently, holograms from looped emotes like the Luxurious Toast were disappearing and leaving players in a static position after the first loop. I guess that's being fixed. And also, they're letting you acquire Adored from collections, which apparently also was not a thing that could happen.
Also, if there's one out there, this one hits home for me in the hotfix, which I'm excited for. Is where was it at? The selfie emote functions poorly on ultra-wide monitor setups. Myself am an ultra-wide monitor user, and I've noticed that when I pop my selfie emote to try to get a cool little...
That's not coming.
Well, it's one of the known issues, at least.
It is.
It's a known issue.
Future content release.
But as a ultra-wide monitor myself, it's a little sad when I try to get a cool emote of me and the boys.
Whoa. Hold up. I just saw what Joe pulled up.
Asian
Victor
has
passed
topped
me.
you on triumphs.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We can't allow this.
So I can say this now. I have known the whole time that he's been doing this. He's been secretly amassing all of these triumphs, and he's been waiting to turn them in. I'm guessing he turned all those in right before the season ended.
Apparently he
Last
did.
season.
Because he's above me now. But I'll fix that.
The scandal. Well,
No, this won't stand.
been nice talking to you, Jinkle.
You
we'll,
got
we'll see you when you come out of your triumph.
You got a lot of space to catch up.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's not too hard.
Well, honestly, I wonder how much of that is this season stuff. Because you said yourself, you haven't played that much of this season stuff, right?
Yeah, it is. A lot of it is this season
It's got to be.
that I don't have. That's fine. I'll get it back. I lead him in a lot of stuff that you can't get anymore. And also just the raw, like, putting time in stuff. So, no, he's not keeping that position.
We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, other than that, there's videos, art, and stuff in the TWAB. We're getting one more TWAB next week, and then that's it for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Slayerage freaking soloed Atrax.
Dude,
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a freaking madman!
Is
You guys watch
it bad that I'm already planning on doing it myself?
Have you watched it?
I have. Do you know?
It's nuts.
Do you know how he identifies the Atrax without scanner buff? Just a little.
He shoots them and sees if the health bar goes down.
No. He shoots them with a blinding nade GL because only the real one will be affected by blinding grenades.
Ooh, that's clever.
Yes.
But my thing is also accurate.
Yours is also accurate as well. If you shoot him in the health bar moves, it's an obvious go. But that is an also giveaway as well, is because blinding nades don't affect the deceptions as they do normal enemies as well as the regular
That's
Atrax.
really interesting. I didn't notice that when I was watching. I only noticed the health bar.
I've been noticing because I've been using blinding grenades very, very heavily recently. It was actually one of the weapons I pulled out on our completion of day one. Because we were getting screwed over by ads, so I was just sitting in a corner of the map lobbing blinding grenades to every corner that I physically could. And I guess it helped Drew out because Drew said there were a couple times he was about to get fucked up by a captain and then he just stopped moving.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, blinding nades, I had that ready to go on my day one setup, but I never ended up using it.
Yeah, if you don't have a truth teller with blinding grenades, go get one. It is so useful. It is useful for endgame content, for the raid, for just straight up solo play.
Yeah. So something else that we didn't really touch on in the TWAB.
Mm-hmm.
Bungie is running the Games to Give charity event.
That they are.
Hosted by the Bungie Foundation and Children's Miracle Network. Where they are trying to raise $2 million
And they are
to help children in hospitals not die and have fun while they're there.
Yes, and they are currently at $636,357.
You haven't refreshed. They're actually at $640,032.
Are they for real? I
Yeah.
did not refresh. All right, I stand corrected.
So yeah,
John.
they're
75K and we get the hunter set.
Nice,
yep,
The
nice.
we're
conflict
getting
card.
there.
Go donate, people, if you can.
Yeah, for
because not only
You can find the
for
link
20
in the show notes.
not only for $25 you get a pretty dope emblem, but if you drop a 50 bomb, you do get a really dope looking ghost shell that is an in-game item that you can carry around and strut your stuff to show off that you do care about these kids.
Yeah. And I feel like we should give a shout out to Glad.
Oh, yes.
For at this point having raised $50,275, which what a monster! Like, oh my god.
Dim over here is also on the top teams as well with over $12,000 raised.
So, yeah, good charity. It started on the 1st. We're 3 days in. Well, not even 2 days, really.
Yep.
And they're already, over a quarter of the way to their goal.
Well
so,
over a quarter.
yeah. So, it's exciting stuff seeing what Bungie's been doing.
It's great to see what kind of community that Destiny has. Like I've always loved that about this game. The community is huge. You know, Bungie drops a fundraiser or pins supporting a community, and almost immediately their entire stock is bought out because you know the people who play this game are good people. Well,
I'll take your entire stock.
except the people at USPS who lose your Harbinger pins. I'm speaking from experience. I found that out today. My Harbinger pin is lost in the mail, and I don't know if I'll ever see it.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll live. I'll get a 3D printer and 3D print one at some point.
There you go.
Yeah.
That works. So, we feel like we're running out of stuff to talk about. We kind of cruised through everything today.
Well, how about this? How have you guys been enjoying Season of the Hunt? The new weapons, those guys, the new Waveframe GL. I'm loving that thing with Ambitious and Wellspring.
Oh my god, it's so much
It's
fun.
so good.
Friction Fire is like my permanent.
Oh, Friction Fire.
I've yet to
Yeah,
get a
that's
good
my
one.
permanent thing.
I've yet to get a good one, so I'm waiting until I find myself a half decent one.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple that are okay, but I still need to grind for my main one. The main problem is almost all of the time that I've spent with Destiny since day one has been
In the raid.
doing the raid,
In the raid.
over and over
I
and
feel
over again.
I feel that as well.
Yeah, I have been grinding my ass off trying to get a perfect heritage.
I've been hunting for one too.
Yeah, after that, I got to get a posterity, so the hand cannon, and then I'll probably work on trusty after that because that scout rifle is really disgusting.
It's good.
I still haven't gotten it.
You still haven't gotten it?
Fun fact:
Yeah.
if you have high cal or not high cal, if you have high impact reserves active on trustee, you can 4-tap. It's a if I remember correctly, it's a .69 TTK.
69.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it is very nice. Of course, you have to whittle yourself down to, depending on how much you have in the mag, like 8 to 10 rounds in the
Yeah,
magazine.
that bottom little cap, which leaves you a little away from follow-ups.
Yeah, but 4-taps though, and a disgusting one at that.
One other thing, if I may point out, that dropped at, I believe it was last week. Previous season weapons are back in the Whirlpool now.
Yep.
So everything from Season of Dawn and prior has been removed. So you can no longer get your Hawthorne's Field Forged or your Last Hope. I'm very glad that I happened to get a God roll finally after 3 seasons of hunting for one before it goes
For
away.
the next how many weeks that you can use it?
I don't care. I'm going to amass as many kills on that thing before the end of the season as I humanly can. As well as all season of the, what was it, Worthy weapons, the Warmind weapons are back in the loot pool.
Yeah.
So your 7th Seraph sidearm, your saw, your
Yep.
hand cannon, those are all back in the loot pool. Great for Warmind builds. Banshee's been carrying a lot of Warmind mods as well recently.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Banshee's been out there hustling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. if you are out there and you have not played with Warmind Cell builds yet, one, what the fuck is
Why
wrong
not?
with you? And two, do it.
Yeah.
Because they're really, really strong.
You can do it.
Like, not as strong in the raid, just because ad density.
I don't know what you're
of-
referring to there, sir. I think Warmind Cells
Ad density in the
carried
raid
us
isn't
in
that
a
high.
couple of those encounters on day one.
Ad density in the raid is not that high. So it's like, or I should specify, a lot of the ad clear Warmind Cell builds don't work that well in the raid because ad density isn't that high. The ones that protect you, though, the Void set,
Ooh,
beautiful,
juicy.
perfect. Yeah. But literally everywhere else in the game, Warmind Cells fuck the game in half. They're broken. And if you don't want to use any of the guns that suck, which is all of the
now.
7th Seraph guns.
Hey now, 7th Seraph SMG is my baby.
I like that one.
Yeah, but it's still not that good.
7 Seraph Saw is one of the few MGs around right now. One of the three.
One of the three, and
Non-
the,
exotics.
It's also the worst one.
hey now.
Well, listen, I wasn't making any commentary about that.
You use the Icolos SMG. Just use it. It's amazing. It's a beautiful gun. It's perfect.
I haven't pulled mine out of the vault
and-
since I got it.
It fucks. Icolos SMG is actually disgusting.
I've got a Feeding Frenzy Ambitious Assassin 7th Seraph, and man, I can't put it down.
You have to give a surrounded Icolos SMG a try.
I'll give it a shot. I like my surrounded. I'm currently hunting for the 7th Seraph sidearm with full auto surrounded at the moment. That's my current goal, or full auto Vorpal.
Okay. So are we just flexing now at the end of the show?
Nah,
All I'm saying is I have god rolls on every good gun in the game, and if you don't, you suck.
hey now. Okay,
Wow.
I was having a conversation with people about this.
Okay.
I have god rolls
It's my turn to be toxic.
of just about every gun in the game, but when it comes to sidearms, which are by far my most preferred and favorite weapon archetype, I love the way sidearms feel in this game.
Yeah.
It is impossible for me to find a god roll. Like I said, it took me 3 seasons to get a Feeding Frenzy Rampage Last Hope. 3 seasons of wasting all of my shards
Yeah, but how often are you using it?
constantly now. I have not taken that gun off since I've gotten it. Like, I've had it for about a week, and I have over 5,000 kills tracked up on it.
Okay.
That gun is my
I'll
baby.
allow it.
But when it comes to sidearms, man, I don't know what it is. The game hates me.
Maybe it's not the game that hates you, but it's you that hates you.
Well, that's also true, but don't need to point that
Yeah,
out.
did you consider that?
I did consider that.
Okay, just making sure. Anyway, I think that about wraps up our show, guys. What do you think?
Sadly.
I think we're just
Sadly.
about out.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. If you want to check us out, you can find us everywhere podcasts are sold, obviously, because you're listening right now. You can also go to Twitter and follow us at MeMachineCast. If you want to follow me personally, you can go to on Twitter at MattRossVO, or you can go to Twitch, where you pretty please follow me, twitch.tv/JanJinkle. Joe? Actually, no, Thunder. You go, because you're next in line in the recording booth.
You probably won't find me much anywhere. My private life I keep pretty simple. I am every now and then streaming at twitch.tv/Matrix317731. I stream just kind of for shits and giggles. Other than that, I'm not on Twitter or Facebook or anything for people other than family to find.
Unless you're me.
Unless you're Jinkle. He was actually my first follower on Twitter. As I glare at my wife.
I followed you on Twitter.
Joe.
So, if anyone is interested in listening to my stupid ass voice in other places, You can find me on Twitter at How Tall It Would, and you can find me on Twitch. I know I said I haven't been streaming, but I will be back to speedrunning actually probably this weekend. I've been itching to get back into it. So you can find me trying to play games fast there, or getting drunk and playing party games with my friends. Also at How Tall It Would on Twitch.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, everybody. Say bye, both of you.
Goodbye now, people.
Fuck you guys, I'm out.
I love you.